Hello everyone, my name is Droogie Forever, and today we're back with Willy Morgan and the Curse of Bone Town. I think what we're supposed to do here, because I know I got stuck here before.
It's locked.
Yes, I know it's locked.
Behind that door is the...
Right, but how do I can't remember how to open my inventory. There we go. Okay, it's the middle mouse button.
Behind that door is the...
I know that. I'm just trying to hit the middle mouse button. Thank you.
Let's see if I can.
Here we go. This is what I never thought to do on the last playthrough.
Done. This sign is useless now. I'd rather not take it with me.
Alright, don't. Okay, so... let's see what we got here. I like how that just fits in his pack. That's great. Is that all that's in here?
The things I have to do. Let's just hope it doesn't spill. I wouldn't really know what to use to get rid of this stink.
Okay. Got a bucket, a mop, and a floor thing. Would the floor thing go on the stain?
Very good. It looks like the cleaning has finally started.
Okay.
Just how I pictured it.
Okay. Alright, so now we call him? Hopefully that'll work.
I see someone's been busy, but I can't smell the usual fresh scent. That means the job isn't finished yet, and I can go through. Better check what's happening. Number 10.
Ah, crap.
Can I help you?
I'm testing the room service. Excellent service.
Also the price. Maybe
Cordial as usual.
if there's nothing...
Everything's okay.
Fresh scent? The aftershave.
Better not waste it. Better not waste it. And now something classy. The contents haven't changed, but now there's a fresh musk ox scent.
Okay. How about now? Jeez, man. Gotta go through a lot to do some of these little puzzles.
Agile and silent like a ninja. I didn't even realize the cleaning lady finally got to work. Better not walk across it. I'd risk ruining this beautiful work. Oh, she also added the essence of muskox. My favorite. I'll go around the back. That guy's gonna have to wait for a second.
Nobody's coming. Better go check the entrance. This is my chance.
Yay! Anything else I need to
Better
do?
not touch. I have no idea. Take it and...
Alright. I guess not. What key was it? 9.
Let's hope there won't be any other obstacles. At last! I don't trust taking them. There's the chance they could have been eaten by mice, the owner of the place, or the cleaning lady. In any of the 3 cases, I don't want to take them with me.
The apple of your eye.
Everything starts there, in the warmth of a friendly place. I think my father meant warmth in a literal sense. Perhaps he hid something in the fireplace. Let's try searching there. What is this? This brick doesn't seem to be bonded to the fireplace like all the others, but I can't rip it out. It seems after all these years it is partially calcified back into the fireplace. I need something to grab hold of the cracks.
Okay.
I don't need it right now. Look what's inside. Somebody forgot a nail file. Better take it. It could come in handy.
Good work.
Tough luck. Fate really doesn't want me to take a shower or a bath. It seems to be working. I can take out the mortar holding the brick. Clever, a niche. Let's see what's inside. It looks like an old library card. It belonged to my father, Henry Morgan. Last read book, Properties of Concrete. What did my father want to tell me? It's a card for the Bonetown Library. Let's see the last read book, Properties of Concrete. What was he working on in his final research? Better go to the library to make some inquiries.
Okay, so now I gotta go to the library.
After this amazing night, it'd be better to go back to my room and rest. First, I'd rather take the key to room 09 back to reception. I prefer to avoid having problems with the innkeeper. I have a really big day ahead of me tomorrow.
The next morning. Okay, good. It didn't make us, like, sneak it back or something.
I think the time has come to find out what Dad was working on. I better check the library card again. I'm sure Dad left me some other clue. It's a card for the Bonetown Library. The card belongs to Henry Morgan, my father. Let's see the last read book, Properties of Concrete. What was he working on in his final research? Better go to the library to make some inquiries.
Is the public library. There we go.
Still there?
Sure, boy. It's one of the crown jewels of Bonetown. At least it is according to what Margaret, our librarian, tells us. I'm simply reporting what's said because I personally never go to such places.
Strange. I would have bet the opposite. Could you tell me where it is?
Turn left at the main square, just outside the door. Boy, if you don't want to get lost, use this. It's an old Bonetown postcard, but it was used as a tourist map during the golden years. It could be of use to orient yourself and move around Bonetown.
Welcome to Bonetown.
Are you interested in something in particular?
Just to reminisce a little bit. My father used to take me there all the time.
Alright.
Good morning, good sir.
Good morning. How was your night?
There were moments I thought I wouldn't survive. Then I saw a ray of light and realized that the worst was over.
These are just some of the thrills you can experience here at the Dead Man Inn.
Okay, what happened in Bonetown?
What happened to Bonetown in the last few years? I remember when I used to come here that it was a nice little town.
I think it's just progress. The young prefer to go try their luck elsewhere, apart from a few exceptions. It's just down to us from the older generation to keep up the honor of Bonetown by welcoming the incoming tourists with love and professionalism.
I'd have to dispute that, actually. Thanks, and goodbye.
Alright.
Better leave the key here.
Oh.
There you go. Now I can leave.
Alright, that's the inn. Where's the library? It's not on there. Alright, well, let's just look around.
I don't need it. I don't want to take anything from here. It's still material in the public domain.
Well, we made it to the library.
Better not. It's like seeing my house. Even if I picked everything up, then it would suffer the same fate in our closet at home. I don't need them. I don't think I need this kind of souvenir. I have no time to fix other people's things too. I'm not doing any research in particular right now. It's not my priority right now. Good morning.
Good morning. How can I help you?
What happened to Bonetown in the last few years?
The city has always held more allure, at the expense of the small villages, and Bonetown is no exception. All the young people left when they had the chance, leaving the town in its current sorry state. It seems you know our town well, although you're so young. Can I ask your name?
Of course. I'm Willy Morgan.
I'm Margaret. Margaret Teach. But for those who attend the library, I'm just Margaret. Once there was a Morgan here in Bonetown, too. Then he left, seeking fortune, and he became famous. But he never stopped coming back to visit Bonetown. I don't think you know him.
You mean Henry Morgan by any chance?
You surprise me, and that doesn't happen often.
The point is, I know him very well. Henry was my father.
I'm sorry, kid, I didn't know.
Don't worry, it's been a while.
10 years ago, right?
How do you know that?
Kid, I'm the librarian. I basically remember everything that is put on paper, and Henry used to come to our library a lot.
Do you know anything about his disappearance?
Unfortunately, only what I've read about. One night he was here in Bonetown. The morning after, it's like he vanished into thin air. Not a clue, not a trace. No letters or anything that could have guided the search parties to a solution.
Do you know what he was working on in his final research?
I don't know. He always read a lot, basically all the tomes you can find in here. And sometimes, at his request, I had to order books from other cities as well.
Do you know if he had enemies, maybe?
Henry? Let's be serious. I think there were very few men as affable as him.
Thanks for the information.
Don't mention it. If I can be of any more help, just ask.
I need to consult one of your tomes.
It's always a pleasure when someone wants to benefit from the services offered by our library.
Visit
What are
your
you
local
looking for?
library. Let's see. Properties of
Properties
concrete.
of concrete.
Oh, what a surprise! It's not among the more popular in Bonetown. I guess this is the second consultation in more than 10 years.
Doesn't it get the attention it deserves?
Here in Bonetown, people don't read a lot, especially a book like that. I could never have managed to face it either.
Where can I find it?
I guess it's somewhere on the upper floor. You should recognize it easily.
Thank you. Thanks, and goodbye.
Thank you for visiting the Bonetown Library. If you need a specific book, you can ask me, Miss Teach, or just Margaret.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Here we go. Alright, let's see what we got.
This lock is peculiar to say the least. I'm pretty sure that I'd need a special key if I wanted to open it.
Okay.
How? Should I remove everything on top of it? There's no time. And above all, I wouldn't know where to put all these books. It's stuck under the huge number of books on the desk. I must find a way to free it.
That's not gonna
I don't
work.
think
I don't think fixing the
Better
nails
not.
would work. Okay.
This lock is peculiar to say the least.
Okay. So how in the hell am I gonna do this?
I have no... It's not...
Let's see what she says. That
Thanks.
doesn't
Thank
look
you.
useful.
Thanks.
Alright, let's go see if we can figure something out. What about the junk?
I don't want it. It's still... I don't need... Better not. Even if I...
Alright, I guess we're gonna have to walk around
I
town
don't-
and look for something we can replace that with. Alright, let's see.
It wouldn't be nice if I took the... I have a strong feeling that if I did... And Bonetown doesn't seem like it... I understand that copper has become precious. I don't think that dragging this barrel of over 100 liters would benefit me a lot. I don't see how the...
Okay. You don't
It's
see how
like an even
anything
poor
would
condition.
help
Touching
you.
it would surely... Even though time... I don't need it.
Alright, well...
I don't think there are any books here. It's not time...
Alright, fine. Hey, there's a jack. That might help.
I don't know how, but I hope it might come in handy.
Okay, that might actually work.
At first glance, it appears to weigh over 100 kilos. Surely working out in the gym made me stronger, but I don't think it performed any miracles. I don't think it's...
Alright, alright.
I don't think...
Alright, let's see if the jack will work. Let's go back.
I don't think I
Okay.
Let's try. It worked! Check out what we have here. Let's see what it is.
What is that?
It's another letter from my father. It's dated July 22nd, 2008. Earlier than the other one. There's also a piece of paper that seems more ancient, but I can't figure out what it is. Better take a look right now. If Dad did all this so that I'd find it, there must be something important.
Okay. Captain Kidd and his crew found a huge treasure. They drew a map. Kidd hid his piece of the map in the cell. I managed to find it still intact. The map was never put back together, and the treasure still lays somewhere. You'll find the piece of the map together with this letter. It's, of course, unusable without the other pieces. The rest of the crew took refuge in Bone Town, awaiting the return of their captain. This is the list of the crew, so there's 8 people. Find the missing pieces and reach the treasure before someone else does. Time short. Okay.
Now I understand what the piece of paper was that I found with the letter. Dad always performed great feats, but I never imagined he was looking for Kit's treasure. It has always been said that it was basically a legend. I don't remember the complete story exactly, but maybe the librarian can help me. And I have a list of names. Better start asking information of the townsfolk, without attracting too much attention. I don't need my father's old library card anymore. Even if someone found it, it would be useless. I have the letter and the piece of map belonging to my dad. How come all across Bone Town the gutters seem to be new?
They are new. There's been some geological instability in the last few years. We don't know yet if it's due to natural causes or human activity. In any case, the result is that Bone Town no longer has a working water network, and the only way to retrieve some water at a decent cost seems to be this one.
Whose idea was this?
Maybe the only person who really cares about the state of Bone Town, our Mayor Steve Bonnet.
What can you tell me about Steve Bonnet?
He's the only one here doing something to keep Bone Town alive. Without him, our village would be much worse off. I suggest you go visit him. He knows everything about Bone Town. If you need something specific, he'll be able to help you for sure. These days, he lives in the town hall to deal with all the city's problems, but he's always available to everyone.
Thank you. I'll visit him as soon as possible. Am I wrong, or did you tell me your name is Margaret Teach?
That's correct.
Do you know a man named Charles Teach?
Your question surprises me. How do you know my great-great-grandfather?
I'm doing some research on the genealogy of Bone Town, and I stumbled upon the Teach family.
Yes, it's been several generations now since the Teaches settled in Bone Town.
What can you tell me about Charles Teach in particular?
He was the one who brought the name Teach here to Bone Town, but of his past, little is known. My great-grandma told me that he was a former fisherman with a knack for books. This library is a donation he made to the city of Bone Town just before he died. After he arrived here in Bone Town, he devoted himself exclusively to reading, and many of these books were bought directly by him.
He had so many of them that he basically founded the town library, which then became the family business for the following generations, too.
And he didn't leave anything else apart from the books?
All he left is stored on the upper floor, but it's mostly junk. The real treasure was his books. There's also an old crate without a key, but it looks empty.
Do you by any chance know the story of Captain William Kidd?
Sure, it is mostly a legend.
In the golden era of piracy, Kidd stood out for his endeavors, if you could call them that.
The endeavors of a pirate aren't exactly heroic most of the time.
Anyway, his ship, the Adventure Galley, was supposedly filled with treasures when it suddenly disappeared. A few years later, in 1701, Kidd was captured and executed, but his ship and the crew were never found.
What do you think happened?
What always happened at that time? Kidd and his crew squandered all the loot, and to cover their tracks, they sold or even burned the ship.
After this story, Kidd became legendary.
Thank you. Thanks, and goodbye. Thanks.
Uh-oh.
Very strange. I have the feeling I'm being watched. Better be careful. You never know what can happen in Bonetown.
That's right. Let's see what we got here.
It would be better to ask the owner before taking a seat. I don't think it can be opened so easily. I need the key. I can't open this key. The lock seems... Good morning.
Good morning, and welcome to the One-Eyed Jack of the Bellamy family.
I glimpsed the menu outside the club. What's your specialty?
Chicken, kid. Delicious, free-range chicken.
Only chicken?
Absolutely, kid. Chicken is our main ingredient. Healthy, genuine, and it's not fattening, so you can eat as much as you want. We Bellamys have invented more than 100 recipes to serve it with.
A diverse menu, then. How's business going?
Money is not important to the Bellamys. Our forefather, Eddie Bellamy, left us a little nest egg to pursue our family mission.
And what would that be?
Find the chosen one.
What do you mean by chosen one?
The family legend says that Eddie Bellamy, progenitor of the Bellamys, learned every recipe on how to cook chicken. But his efforts in the kitchen seemed not to be appreciated by customers, who considered his recipes mere common chicken, bumpkins. So he created the only meal that was not chicken-based, the Bellamy cookie. The patrons seemed to be thrilled by the extraordinary innovation, but Eddie, given the indifference his cooking received before that, imposed one condition. Only the chosen one could taste the cookie from the Bellamy recipe. And since then, from generation to generation, the search has kept going.
Which cookie are we talking about?
The sacred cookie, contained in that glass case, built to keep its fragrance intact.
How long has it been in that case?
Since the day it was baked by Eddie Bellamy. And according to legend, it seems Eddie found a recipe for a pastry that could last for centuries without losing its fragrance.
Do you mean that in all these years, nobody was able to earn the right?
Absolutely not. That is the original cookie. Never has another one been baked.
How can you recognize the chosen one?
That'll be the only one who can pass the test.
What test?
The menu, kid. The menu. Only the worthy will listen to the entire menu without blinking an eye. And at that point, you'll have earned the cookie, along with honor and fame.
Very epic. Where does the test take place?
At the table. When you feel ready, take your seat, and we'll see if you might be the chosen one. But don't get your hopes up. We're extremely selective.
Are you a great-grandson of Eddie Bellamy?
Absolutely, kid. My great-great-great-great-grandfather was the best cook of the 7 seas. He was the one who founded the first One-Eyed Jack. And since then, we've come a long way.
Do you mean that you've expanded all over the world?
Absolutely not. Bonetown has always been the one and only place where you can taste one of our delicacies.
Do you mean that you've introduced new, original recipes?
Oh, absolutely not. Nobody can improve Grandfather Eddie's recipes. A distant cousin tried to do that, starting his own company, the Mix something. But I haven't heard about it since, so I don't think he had our luck.
Surely not your luck, yeah. I don't get it, but it's okay anyway. I've seen that all through Bonetown there are new gutters.
Yes, the mayor decided to invest the city's money that way. It's not a bad idea. By channeling the rainwater, the city will ensure some drinkable water.
The mayor?
Yes, Steve Bonnet. He's the man who's been taking care of the city for countless years. Luckily, he's in charge, or Bonetown would already be a ghost city.
Alright. I don't want to take a seat
Thanks,
yet.
Steve.
I don't want to do the test. I feel like I'm not going to pass it just yet. So...
I don't see how the complete...
Oh yeah, library letter. Oh, I read it. Okay. Let's go in the museum here. See what we got.
There's something written. Free. Maybe it will come in handy.
Go ahead and take it. It will open both your heart and your mind. Some stickers to support Tom Rayleigh's cause are included as well. We also need your help to make this artist known.
Thanks. Prisons. The story of Tom Rayleigh. Now I know why this book is free. It seems more like a series of rambling stories instead of a serious biography. Maybe there's just one bit of plausible information. Here it says that Tom Rayleigh's past is dark. He was repeatedly put in prison in Bone Town for being drunk and disorderly. The stickers are nice, but the book is useless to me.
So we have stickers?
I'd rather put this book back in its place. Probably someone else will find it more interesting. I have no time for... I don't think it would... I already have a memory that may never be erased from my mind. I don't think I'll need that, too. It's part of the museum exhibition. Better leave it where it is.
What do you think you're doing? Have you seen what is written on the envelope? It's the property of Tom Rayleigh's heirs.
But I'm one of his great-grandsons.
I'm a researcher, as well as a capable artist. Bring me concrete proof and you can have the envelope. Until then, the envelope will remain museum property.
I don't think
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. Can I do something for you? I am very busy and I'd hate to lose time.
Are you the museum janitor?
No. I'm the curator, as well as the only artist in Bone Town.
Remarkable. Busy doing what?
I don't think you'd understand. You don't look like you have an open mind like us artists.
Please, I'm very curious.
No.
Come on, share it with me.
No.
Okay, I don't think it was that important anyway.
Not important. Are you kidding me? My research is, of vital importance for Bone Town and its history.
Research for peace of mind?
Funny.
Finding himself?
No.
What kind of research?
I'm trying to clear the name of one of the most controversial figures of Bone Town.
Who are we talking about?
Tom Rayleigh. He spent almost his whole life in here.
Was he a researcher too?
No. This was a prison once. They say that Rayleigh, because of his alcohol problems, spent most of his sober time in here.
In every town there's a drunkard.
No. Tom wasn't a drunkard. His artistic life was very troubled. My research proved that.
Have you already done other research on Rayleigh?
Yes. You can find everything about it in the book I wrote on Rayleigh. You can take a copy if you like.
Already done. Very illuminating.
Really? What passage impressed you most?
Was he just a drunkard?
I can see you caught the essence of my writing. So I suppose I've done a good job.
Just what I meant. How come you're so obsessed with Tom Rayleigh?
It's not that I'm obsessed. Tom Rayleigh was an artist.
Sorry I'm not saying much,
just
guys.
like
There's
me.
just not
Some of the objects in
a
here
lot
are
to
his
talk about. There's a lot of
works.
dialogue,
But,
too, so...
as with all misunderstood geniuses, he had a devil inside.
Devil
Some
inside.
people claim that in the midst of a drunken stupor, he could produce his best works. But once he was sober, he destroyed those works because he deemed them not to have been done by him. And I, being a misunderstood genius myself, now want to clear his image.
If you say so. And how do you think you can do that?
I'm trying to recover all the works left by the master. And in the meantime, I'm tracing Rayleigh's great-grandsons by delivering the only thing he left here in Bone Town.
Money?
An artist with money? I don't think that's possible.
A toothbrush?
Don't joke about that. We artists are not interested in personal care.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm talking about that envelope.
What are the contents of the envelope?
I don't know. It's an official document classified by the police and kept here in the museum. It says for Rayleigh's heirs. I can't open it. It would go against my artist's code of ethics.
And probably against some laws as well.
Yes. I'm looking for Rayleigh's heirs to deliver it. So I might know what happened to Rayleigh once he left Bone Town, too.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Alright, so I gotta prove that I am related to Tom Rayleigh. Alright, let's see. Let's talk to the weird innkeeper again. See if we got any extra dialogue options.
Thanks.
That's fine. Alright, what's up this way? Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, this is back the way
I don't
we
want to
came.
go back.
Okay. That's fine. Another gutter.
I don't need copper. I could pick all the weeds and try to fix...
Okay, fine. What we got here? What is this place?
The stairs don't seem safe. I don't want to risk hurting myself. I don't think that ransacking this paperwork will help me in any way. Better ask for permission. I'd risk looking like a thief.
I'm sorry, I'd prefer you not touch it. There's some important notes and I don't want to lose them.
Sure.
Come on, Steve.
Good morning, Steve.
Good morning. I'm sorry, do we know each other?
It's been a while, hasn't it, Uncle Steve?
Uncle Steve? There was only one child that called me that. It can't be. Willy? Is that really you?
Yes, Steve, it's really me, Willy Morgan.
Son, how are you? Sorry if I don't get up, but my back is killing me. Sitting here all day is bad for my health.
All good, Steve. Thank you.
Tell me, what brought you back to Bone Town? It's been years since the last time I saw you.
For the anniversary of my dad's disappearance. It's been 10 years. I was thinking of swinging by the cemetery.
Already 10 years? Time seems to have stopped in Bone Town since then. I sought refuge in my job to forget. I don't see your mother. Does she know you're here?
I told her I was leaving. She's away on a business trip.
How is she? I tried many times to contact you in recent years, but she never answered.
It was very tough for her, too. She preferred to make a clean break from the past, concentrating on me and her job. Bone Town is a memory that still hurts a lot.
I understand.
Alright, let's see. We said hi,
Hi,
but
Steve.
let's
Hi,
see
Willy.
what-
I can't show you around, but for anything else, feel free to ask.
Okay.
Thanks. How are things going here in Bone Town?
Not very well, I'd say. It's becoming harder and harder to run Bone Town. People leave, and the problems are constantly increasing.
I saw some construction work on the buildings.
That's one of the bigger problems in the city. It seems that our water resources are drying up. Some people say that upriver, certain companies have been doing excavations that caused the fracturing of some faults. But I launched an investigation. There's no correlation. So I'm trying to solve the problem by recovering rainwater. And at the moment, it seems to be working.
I hope so, for Bonetown. Do you remember what happened to my father?
It's always painful for me to talk about Henry. We grew up almost like brothers, before he decided to leave and become one of the most famous archaeologists in the world. Despite his work, he always found the time to come back here to the family, and to meet his old friends. Unfortunately, his disappearance is still shrouded in mystery. The night before that fateful day, we went out together. We said goodbye in front of the old inn, where he was staying. The next morning, I stopped by to say hello, but there was no trace of him. His room was intact. The innkeeper said he didn't see him going out. That's all I know. Since then, I've been racking my brain to understand what happened. Henry seems to have vanished into thin air.
Just like Mom always tells me.
Let's see.
Do you, by any chance, know what Dad was working on?
I wouldn't know. Whenever he'd come to Bonetown, he told us fantastic stories of the places he explored. We felt like we were there with him.
Dad was always an exceptional narrator. When he told me a story before bed, I couldn't sleep right away, but instead spent a good part of the night fantasizing.
He used to do the same thing with us here in Bonetown. Everyone was enthralled by him.
Can I borrow a stamp?
Of course, as long as you use it responsibly. Even if they're dated back, they're the official stamps of Bonetown.
Thanks, I'll use them well.
Actually, when you're finished with your stuff, you can help me out with that stamp. I have a lot of paperwork to authenticate.
Gladly. See you later.
Come back whenever you want. You'll always find me here.
Thanks. I might need one. I'll take the more worn one.
You told me not to touch the globe.
Sure.
Okay. Just checking.
I don't think that
Now that I talked to him, I figured I'd click
the
on.
stair. I don't want to.
Okay.
Should I smash the window and take the contents? I don't see a reason yet.
I don't see a reason yet.
Better leave it where it is. It only works with 5-cent coins.
Well, I don't have any of those. Well, we can go in.
Better not. I think the owner would be very upset.
Hey! That is fragile instrumentation. You can't take it without authorization.
Excuse me, I thought it was available for customers.
No. It's extremely important equipment for my job. Only I can use it. Or whoever has my permission.
All right. I'd like to take some, but I spent the last of my money at the Dead Man Inn.
I need it. I wrote down the ingredients I require to complete the recipe I'm working on.
I understand. Good morning.
Good morning. What can I do for you?
I was just browsing.
No problem. But please don't touch anything without my permission. I've arranged everything so that it will make my work easier.
What work?
I'm developing a recipe that will make me rich. I just have to find the final ingredients.
What are you working on exactly?
It's a recipe of my own concoction for a new non-alcoholic drink. As soon as I find all the ingredients, I'll patent it. I've written everything I need on this piece of paper I found in the back room. There's still some ingredients missing to complete the recipe. Then I'm sure my life will take a turn, and I could say goodbye to Bonetown.
Can I help you somehow?
Let me think. Maybe there's something you could do. I need to go to the warehouse to get some things I couldn't find anywhere else in town. But I need a specific plant that grows here in these surroundings. It's a plant with white flowers that only grows in places exposed to the sun, but also with enough moisture.
No problem. I'll see if I can pick one up and bring it to you.
No. It's extremely delicate. Any contact with the acids in human skin could ruin its essence. You should use specific instruments to pick it up and carry it. If you're willing to give me a hand, I can provide you with all you need.
What would I get in return?
Fortune and glory, kid. Fortune and glory.
Tremendously epic. All right.
Very well. Help yourself to the container and the trowel near the door. Once you've identified the plant, use the trowel to put it in the container.
I figured as much.
Thanks. It will also take me a while to find what I need in the warehouse. We'll meet back here.
All right. Can I have some candies?
Unfortunately, I have to say no. The ones you see in the shop are needed to complete the recipe I'm working on, as well as for my livelihood.
I noticed.
If you have some pocket change, there's a candy vending machine right outside the shop. You can take as much as you want. It's only 5 cents for a candy.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
Goodbye.
See you soon. When you find the plant with the white flowers, make sure to be as gentle as you can.
I'll do my best. I better be going now. The owner was clearly in a great hurry to leave.
"3D printer."
It doesn't work like that. It's the same printer we use at school. Here on the side is a multi-format reader. It can read USB sticks, CDs, etc., and it's also a scanner to read data directly from images. Once all the info has been inserted into the reader, it'll be converted into data, which will be passed on to the printer. Only then will it be ready to begin operating. I'm not thirsty. Useless. I already have all the energy I need. Hi.
Hello. Welcome to the fabulous Bonetown New Pub.
Is this supposed to be a pub?
It is. It's a full-fledged pub. You have the opportunity to select different drinks of your choice, and it's all automated.
At first sight, it looks more like a garage with vending machines.
Details. This is the future. People don't want to waste time with chatter. They want to get straight to the point. And I offer what they want. A valid alternative to the old and worn-down Bonetown premises.
Maybe you should have invested a bit more in the interior design, like moving some tires or getting rid of the tools.
I appeal to a different clientele. A bit in the style of Dine and Dash, but more like Drink and Dash.
Well, if that is your philosophy, I'd say you've done a great job.
I know. Thank you.
How is business going in Bonetown?
I only opened this business recently, but I'm very confident. The market research I did before opening in Bonetown is very accurate. So it's just a matter of time, and then I'm sure I'll find great satisfaction.
What kind of market research?
I was passing by Bonetown when I had a car problem. I asked for help from the town mechanic. After the hike to check out my stalled car, he asked me if by any chance I had something to drink. And so the light bulb went on in my head. Ding! If people here need takeaway drinks, I'll be here to serve them.
So you just relied on the opinion of a single person who happened to be thirsty.
Exactly. I know how to read the needs of a village. It's from little things that big projects grow.
I have some serious doubts, but I wish you luck.
Thanks, but luck doesn't have anything to do with it. Intuition and precise calculations are the foundations of every solid venture.
That's right, I agree. How do you handle your operation?
Ha! That's simple. The vending machines and the signs do their work. I just have to wait for the customers and invest the proceeds in my other passion, video games.
Oh, so you're a developer?
Ha! Please. I want to make a living. I play everything I can and help developers with my precise and sharp feedback.
Of course. Who's the town mechanic?
He's a very skilled local handyman. They still call him the blacksmith here. He can fix practically anything. At first I had some problems with the vending machines, and he took care of making them go again. Now he's tinkering with my car. Now that I've moved here, I don't need it anymore. Since I have no urgency to get it fixed, I told the blacksmith he could work on it during the slow times. Since then, I haven't seen him around anymore.
I understand. I noticed the new gutters in Bonetown.
I didn't. I'm not from around here. I recently opened my business, and I'm dedicating body and soul to it. I've never ventured out to take a tour of the town.
That's a shame. You don't know what you're missing. I also saw a 3D printer.
Yes, it's the latest fashion. I decided to expand my market. By offering different products in the same store, I have more chance to succeed.
Drinks and 3D printers?
I see you also grasp the symbiosis of the two things.
I wasn't exactly paying you a compliment.
This is another of my brilliant ideas. You can use it if you want. The first time, it's free, just to encourage the customer to come back.
And many people use it here in Bonetown?
Some pass by here to see it, supposing it's an aquarium. But as soon as they recognize its potential, a universe of opportunity will open up to them.
I like your enthusiasm. I'll make good use of it too, then.
It's at your disposal when you want it.
Okay, so we can 3D
Bye.
print something.
See you soon!
Is there anything in my inventory that I could 3D print now? I don't know if I'd want to 3D print any of this stuff.
I don't want to waste it. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Alright, alright.
I don't need it. What could I do with a cart with a couple of wheels missing? I'll think about it later. Maybe I could mount it on my next bicycle. I can't get there, and above all, I don't need it. Lately, the value of copper has gone through the roof, but I don't really want to rob this poor town.
I was just curious to see what else was over there. Alright, let's see the blacksmith first.
Let's see if there's anyone here. I don't need it. Too many things. I can't take them all. It must weigh at least a couple of quintals. I'd rather not test my spine more than necessary. Better take them with me. You never know.
We needed tongs for something, didn't we? I don't remember.
Better not. It looks like here in Bonetown, water is a valuable asset. They could always come in handy. I don't know how, but it could be useful.
Wow, we were just stealing everything from this blacksmith.
Here, horsey. It doesn't seem to be very cooperative. Maybe it needs some extra incentive.
I don't have anything to give it.
I hope I don't have to compete in some strange medieval tournament. I'm a peaceful guy. I don't want to bring weapons with me.
Hey, Captain America's shield.
I don't think they would be useful to me, unless I want to take part in a medieval carousel, but right now, that's not among the things I aim to do. I don't need them. There's no ammo. I need something to test the range of this mini catapult.
Mini catapult? Oh, dude.
Better use it with caution. I could cause serious damage.
Oh, we can't do that?
I'm not an arsonist. I don't want to waste...
Whoops. Okay, wow.
Sorry, can I take these scissors?
It seems to me it's the only thing suitable for you in this shop. Round edges for greater security. Go ahead and take them. And don't forget to advertise Roger's Weapon Shop.
Thank you.
Okay.
The engraving says J. Roger. Let's try to see if there's something that might be useful to my research.
Oh boy.
Oops, I better put everything back as it was. Sorry, my mistake.
Careful, boy. I don't like to repeat myself, so I'll tell you only once. It's not wise taking something without permission in a shop that sells weapons.
Thanks for the advice. This alarm is a problem. I have to find a way to avoid activating it. Better use it with caution. I could cause serious damage.
Alright, we'll just talk to the dude.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, young man. Are you interested in something?
How long has this shop been running?
Basically ever since Bone Town existed. In every town there's a shop selling weapons, and Rogers is the ultimate shop in the city. We have weapons from all countries and all ages. Our centerpiece is that gun on display over there. It dates all the way back to the early 1700s. My grandpa found it hidden in his attic. It's in a perfect state of preservation.
I need weapons.
I need weapons. Many weapons.
No problem. Here you can find as many as you want. And if you don't see something around, I can order it for you. But I need your ID and your carry permit.
I'll be back with the documents. Many documents.
I'm sure of it.
Excuse me. All these weapons are messing with my mind. I'd only like to take a look, thanks. I couldn't help but notice the gun on display.
You have a good eye, kid. It's the finest piece we have. It's an authentic weapon from the early 1700s. My grandpa found it in the attic, and since then it has always been on display here in our shop. We've done lots of research on it, but we were never able to establish provenance. We know that it dates back centuries, and it's a unique piece. It is unmatched in handling and finish. How it ended up in my grandpa's attic is currently a mystery. There's an inscription, J. Roger. We think it belonged to one of our forefathers, and in our family tree, there's nobody whose name started with a J. The first Roger to arrive here in Bone Town was Johann, but he was an Icelandic fisherman.
How much are you selling it for?
It's the only piece in the entire collection not for sale.
Why's that?
It's needed to give our shop a certain prestige. Without this, we would just be another common emporium selling weapons. Instead, many people pass through here because they know this relic is here. If I sold it, many customers wouldn't return.
I understand.
Alright, let's see.
There must be something for which you would be willing to part with that gun.
Absolutely not. There is no other weapon identical to this. You could try to find another identical one, but according to the research we did, it's a unique piece. And even if I found another one of the same value, I could never trade it. As I already told you, our patronage is based, at the end of the day, on this heirloom. That's why we installed a very sophisticated alarm system that goes off as soon as the weapon is removed.
How does your alarm system work?
It detects the presence, weight, and dimensions of the object. As soon as this is removed, it immediately goes off. The only chance to steal it would be to substitute the gun with another identical one. But being one of a kind, it's absolutely impossible.
We could 3D print it.
I'd say it's a foolproof system.
Understood. I noticed that the city is being revitalized with all those new gutters.
Let's say we must make a virtue of necessity. We've got serious water problems here in Bone Town. And, I would add, serious economic problems too. Our Mayor Steve is trying to tackle all these problems as best he can. I think it's a good compromise. All that shiny brass seems to beautify Bone Town, and simultaneously provides the water we need to get by.
Alright.
I
Oops.
noticed
Crap.
Armor, I
That's not what I meant.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Alright, so... Before I do anything else... I'm just trying to combine things to see what happens.
Better use it with better use I don't think these will
Alright, fine.
I don't think sticking
Okay. Fine. Another gutter. We go up here. There's a guitar shop. What's up here?
Let's try and hope it still works. There's a super promotion. With a single shot, you'll see yourself in your current form, in the guise of a pirate, and, brand new option, in the guise of a drunk pirate. All offered by the Lafitte Amusement Park. The things you do to attract customers. Woo! I better go out and recover the posters. I'm curious to admire the different versions of myself. Great, 3 posters of me. I wouldn't say I'm exact, but I think I'm a good look. It could be a good. Now I have a nice pair of cardboard eyes.
Okay.
I don't think that.
What about...
It could be. Now it seems that the wanted man is Tom Rayleigh. The resemblance to me is remarkable.
Okay.
It said. I don't think that. Let's give a touch of authenticity to this poster. Now it seems that it was issued by a town hall department. The stamp has done its duty. I don't need it anymore.
Okay.
Now things are getting with the Bone Town official stamp, which makes it an authentic document.
So we've got enough authentic document there. Alright, what do we got here?
I'm quite sure it's a felony to remove public material, and I can't see why I should do that. I could stand in line waiting for someone to show up, or I could spend my time any other way.
True.
It's not very nice to reverse the directions. Someone could get lost in this huge city.
Alright, there is a lot to this city. There's so much here. There's more locations here, there's more locations back there. There's so many places to go.
There's something shiny on the roof. Maybe it's the only thing worth taking from this place. My arms are not long enough. Better use it with caution. Maybe now they will come in handy.
What is it? A cork?
Got it. It's not a chimney. It looks more like a roll with a series of engravings on it. I don't think I still need these bulky tongs. It's a roll used to make an instrument play automatically. In this case, I believe it's a piano. There's a signature and a date. April 24th, 1712. Walter Fly. If it really works, Fly would be a genius. I can't force it. It still looks very sturdy. Better use it with caution. I don't think difficult task without even the original hammer. Let's try this one.
Hey, here we go. That's great.
No way. The weight doesn't move an inch. There must be another way to make the bell ring.
The challenge.
I don't need to take it with me.
What's
It's
it
the
say?
poster used to sponsor the carousel next door. Come to measure your strength. Make the bell ring. Only Rock Lafitte, the strongest man in the world, has done it. Rock Lafitte. It seems to me that he was on the list my father left me. I gather he was the onboard carpenter. Once in Bone Town, he was the only one who had the technical knowledge to build an amusement park from scratch. Life aboard the ship must have trained him a lot. I can believe he was the only one to make the bell ring. You surely need a considerable amount of strength.
Huh. Okay.
There are still some prizes inside. I wonder how it works. I don't
know how to get in this. Can't use that. Alright, fine. Okay, so there's still something there we need to take a look at. Definitely safe bridge.
I'd rather leave it here as a warning to all future visitors. I can't take anything until the seagull goes away.
Okay. How can I make the seagull leave?
Better not remove any pieces. I wouldn't know what to do with it. 1699. The light will guide you. I guess it's praise for the job this lighthouse had to do. I wonder how many ships it helped dock safely. There's also a list of things to do. 1. Start. 2. Steer. It doesn't seem difficult. It can only be admired. Now I know how it works. You just have to turn it on and guide it. It doesn't work if the lighthouse is off. It's a rudimentary control box. I think it adjusts the position of the lighthouse. There's a sort of map with coordinates, but there are no other indications. It's the old lighthouse of Bonetown. It must be nearly identical to what it was originally. Then some piece was added during subsequent maintenance, but I guess its basic function remained unchanged. It's the opening to access the actual lighthouse.
What can I do?
Better use it with...
Oh, wait.
I think this is the best possible way to use these matches. Once you used a certain kind of oil to light a fire. From the condition of the lighthouse, I'd say it's very likely there's still some left. I'm not risking burning anything, and I'm isolated from other houses. Great, but it's better to close the opening, or I'll risk that flame burning out. Good job. Okay, let's try.
Okay. So now what?
It's practically impossible if you don't have any coordinates. There's no recognizable place mentioned as reference for where to aim the lighthouse. It's a rudiment. I think there's a sort. There are no. 1690. I guess it's praise for. I wonder how. There's also 1 start. It doesn't seem. It can. It's a beautiful. It's a beautiful. Okay, let's try.
Alright. I guess we need to find the
back, there's no-
coordinates. So we gotta figure the coordinates out. Okay.
I don't know what to do with it. I can only play the cello. I have to thank Mom for the music classes.
Well, I can play it, and I have a Flying V similar to that.
It's not the right moment to think about buying an instrument. Besides, it's already working. A tuning fork can always come in handy. Excuse me, can I take that tuning fork?
Sure. It's available to customers to find harmony.
Thanks. I don't know what to do. Hello.
Hello, dude. Peace be with you. May I help you somehow?
I like the selection of instruments in this shop.
Thanks, dude. It took years to stock up so much choice, to test every single instrument to make it harmoniously perfect.
As in an orchestra where everything must be perfect?
No, dude. No. I'm talking about harmony, with a capital H. Each instrument has a sound that connects your inner self with the motion of the universe, making you a part of the whole.
And did you find the formula for this harmony?
Dude, for more than 50 years, I've experienced things that link me with the harmony of the universe. But the path is still long, and there's still a lot to try.
That's not hard to believe. I'd be curious to know what kind of experiments you conducted.
Better not ask certain things, dude.
In this case, I agree. Is smoking allowed in this shop?
Dude, who do you take me for? I could never go against the law and cause harm.
It looks like you're smoking.
No, dude, this is the new frontier. Electronic cigarettes.
I see. Aromatized flavor?
Yeah, you could say that. An aroma that expands your mind to connect you with the whole.
I'm content. I don't want to investigate further.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I wish you peace and love.
Interesting.
Hey, there are other musical instruments here too. But these seem to be more ancient.
Yes, they do.
I'd rather not. Don't touch. Property of the Fly family. I already have a lot of things in my bag. It's another poster of the Lafitte amusement park. I saw one just like it at the inn. I guess the Bonetown community really believed in that project. Usually there's a metallic stick to make it play, but I can't see that here. I need something else to make it vibrate.
Oh,
I don't think fixing... Better use it with It should work. What was that?
Whoa.
There's a hideout in the wall. The opening mechanism seems to have activated with the sound of the instrument. The opening is too narrow. I can't even see what's inside. I don't think fixing... I don't think... I don't need... I don't think... Better use it...
Well, how do I get in?
To play it, I can't play this... To play it, I can't play this... To play it, I can't play this...
Oh,
It's
what
a
the bow?
But it's so old that the strings are worn out. I'll take it with me. If I can find a way to replace the strings, I can use the cello.
Maybe you need to play all the instruments to get this to open all the way.
The rolls should go here. Another noise. The hideout opened a little bit more.
So I need to play
A bit
the
better.
cello.
I can just glimpse something. Maybe a piece of paper? The crack is still too narrow. I can't stick my hand inside.
So I gotta play the cello. Oh, also, you know what? I haven't saved it in a while. Alright, so we need to play the cello. We need a string. I don't think I'm gonna get that here. I could ask, but I don't think so. Alright, let's see.
A few pumice stone pebbles could come in handy. They're light but resistant. These are pieces of pumice stone. These are pieces... I can't use
checking.
I can't use them. I can't...
Yeah. Alright.
It's empty. It's an old... It probably... Maintenance... I don't want to take a tomb. It's a tomb... Surely after he vanished? The entrance... Quite rightly. This crypt...
It's the flower, I think.
These are the flowers the pharmacist was looking for. Better take them to him. But he expressly instructed me not to touch them with bare hands. I should use something that will preserve their essence. I hope they grew spontaneously.
Alright.
I don't want... I hope it's just an It doesn't seem healthy to... Somebody transformed it probably be...
You don't want to open the coffin?
Better not.
I do.
Better use it... I can't. It's an old engine. It won't work if you don't. From what I see, I guess it still runs load and shoot. I can't take an entire... It's a beautiful stained glass window. From here... I don't need a stained glass... I think it depicts a village. I wouldn't know it. A ship is depicted.
Alright, before I go in there...
I don't have my driver's license.
It doesn't, unless it's a matter of...
I get it. Hello.
Hi, do you need something?
He seems very busy.
Good boy. I can see you're very perceptive.
Let's say it's one of my numerous gifts, in addition to...
I'll stop you right there. I already said you're very perceptive, and you noticed that I'm very busy. What does that tell you?
That you need my help?
Absolutely. Here's what I need now. Could you please talk to me as little as possible, at least until I'm finished with this job?
Is it a long job?
You have no idea.
He seemed...
Good.
Let's say...
I'll...
That we...
Could you please talk...
Is it a long...
You...
One more
Good.
time.
Let's say...
I'll...
That you need...
Maybe. Could you please...
Is it a long...
You...
Alright, fine.
Bye.
I can't take the whole... Interesting. Seeing such a huge ship represented on a big stained glass window is not something you see every day. I wonder from which religious source the master glassmaker took inspiration. It's accurate in every detail. Actually, now that I'm looking at it carefully, on one of the sails there are even some micro-inscriptions. It's a shame I can't get any closer.
There's nothing that'll really help me look at that either.
The story seems to continue. The boat is about to reach a safe haven. If I broke... And in the end, a flourishing city. I don't see... Maybe it could come in handy.
Do we just get a camera?
It's an old Polaroid that someone left in the church. You can still take some snapshots with it. I'll have to choose the subject to be immortalized carefully. Good morning, Father.
Good morning, son.
I was admiring the beauty of this church.
You're right. It's a real piece of art. It dates back a few centuries and is all thanks to an ancestor of mine. After he traveled across the ocean, he settled here in Bone Town. Seeing the condition of the village, he wanted to build a place of comfort for wayward souls at all costs.
What was the name of your ancestor?
Edward Drake, the first minister of the Bone Town community, upstanding guide of Bone Town's people, unblemished pastor of the community.
Yes, Father, I think I understand.
This calling has been handed down from one generation to another, right up to today.
Can you tell me anything more about Edward Drake?
My ancestor? First minister of the Bone Town community, upstanding guide,
Yes, that...
Before coming here to Bone Town, it is said he was a skilled glassmaker. All the stained glass windows of the church are his handiwork, created by his powerful hand, fused with the sacred fire of faith, designed with the ecstasy of supreme adoration.
Yes, really beautiful.
Yes, son. Every time I look at them, the fervor of the Drakes ignites within me once again.
How are things going for the Church of Bone Town?
Under my guidance, there's nothing to fear. Unfortunately, my flock has been reduced in number. but not in the strength of its faith. There are just a few troublemakers, a few kids who still don't have the patience to listen to my small 2-hour sermons, but nothing more.
How come Bonetown is in this condition?
Progress. Bonetown remained a pure city, like when my ancestor arrived and never adapted to progress, and the latest events surely didn't help.
What events?
There are weird stories going around. Some of the faithful said they've seen people, not locals, digging around the city. We warned the mayor, who went personally to the places in question, but he found them already abandoned. Rumors say these excavations caused a hydrogeological instability that's depleting Bonetown's water supply. Fortunately, the holes were filled in again to prevent any damage to our flourishing city tourism.
What do you mean exactly by flourishing tourism?
Son, just the mere chance to visit our holy church should be good reason to come to Bonetown, our little St. Peter.
Maybe you're exaggerating a little.
Plus, we have a lot of other pleasant attractions. Here in Bonetown, we don't lack anything. Library, museum, amusement park, one of the most famous inns of the area.
I wish I knew that earlier. I'm staying at the Dead Man Inn.
That one, precisely. Everybody envies us for it.
Who exactly envies the Dead Man Inn?
Come again, son?
Nothing, Father. I was just reflecting on my luck. What's the reason, in your opinion, for these illegal excavations?
Rumors say that under Bonetown there are veins of precious materials, and that the excavations were tests conducted by companies without city approval. The mayor would never let the city be disfigured.
What materials might be in Bonetown's subsoil?
Some fantasize about golden veins. Others say it's copper or tin. I think there is nothing at all, or they would have surely realized it when they built the city. There's been no findings of any precious materials, either today or in the past. In doubt, the mayor may put some signs around that forbid excavations in all areas adjoining the town.
What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing?
Can you tell me anything more about Edward Drake?
My ancestor? First minister of the Bonetown Company.
Yes.
Before created.
Yes.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, son.
Can you speak to Daddy? Huh? Can you speak? You're making little whiny sounds. Can you sound like Chewbacca? Okay, never mind. He's walking away. Alright, so we got the flower. What else do we get? We got the letter, we got the flower. I don't know. We don't have anything to 3D print that gun with. Alright, let's see if this guy's back.
I'll be right back. He actually told me he was... I better try...
Okay. Let's see. That's the one-eyed Jack. Museum. Here we go. Alright.
Here you are.
Interesting.
Sure. They're wanted posters of Tom Rayleigh. I found them at home in an old chest left to us by one of my ancestors. I know that in the past he had some problems with the law. My poor great-great-great-grandfather Tom.
Actually, they look authentic. The resemblance to you is evident, especially after he drank a bit.
Oh, thanks.
And the stamp is authentic as well. There is no doubt you're one of Tom's heirs. Finally, I have something for you. Take that envelope. Tom forgot it here, in the old prison after his last, visit. Since then, nobody has ever seen him anymore. Can you tell me what happened to him?
The usual things for an artist. Life on the edge. No financial security.
Just as I thought. I have to follow his path. Take his envelope and make your forefather proud of you. Now I have to refine my technique so that it will at least be equal to that of Master Rayleigh.
Thanks a lot. Better leave before opening the envelope. Let's open it. I'm intrigued to see what Tom Rayleigh left me. As I suspected, inside there's both a piece of the map I was looking for and a little flask. By the smell, I'd say the rumors about Tom's drinking problems were true. Best to add this piece of the map to the others. Let's just hope the contents of the flask won't spill out into the bag. I don't want to give the impression of being a drunkard.
Okay. Cool. 2 pieces of the map now.
Hello? Boss, it's me. Bob is keeping an eye on the young Morgan. It looks like he's snooping around Bone Town, but we still don't know the reason. He's either particularly good or he has nothing to hide.
I don't trust him. It's strange that Henry's son shows up again in town after all these years. Continue with the surveillance. Sooner or later, he'll make a wrong move.
Okay, boss. I'll keep you posted.
Good. I'm close this time, and another Morgan won't stop me.
I think they... Better not. I don't need... Better use it with... I don't think that's Better not. It's a flask that's...
Okay. Wonder what I can do next. Oh! If I put the fake eyes on me, I bet I can do the, I bet I can do this thing.
Better use them only when they're strictly needed. I see there's a free table. Can I take a seat?
It depends.
On what?
That table is reserved for those who want to test themselves.
Can you explain better?
Our family, the Bellamys, have always looked for the chosen one, and this table can reveal if a person is that or not.
Thanks.
Thanks to... I see you want to prove yourself. When you're ready, call me. I'll be right there.
It could work. I feel ready.
Very well. I'm coming. Let's begin the test. We'll soon know if you're the chosen one or just another common person. Our menu includes mushroom chicken, algae chicken, egg chicken, spicy chicken, sweet corn chicken, pepper chicken, olive chicken, chicken and vinegar, blah blah, chicken, blah blah blah, free range, blah 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 blah, herb crusted, blah blah blah. Kid, hey kid, the test is over.
That's funny.
I saw you fall into a trance, just like in the legend that has been passed down for generations. You're the chosen one, the one who can taste the unique and incomparable Bellamy cookie.
After the 6th plate, I felt the force flowing strong in me.
I know. The chosen one has this power. Keep the key. With this, you'll have access to the Bellamy treasure.
Thank you. I'll put it to good use. Good. I don't need these cardboard eyes anymore.
Alright. Let's open the padlock and see what's inside.
Since I'm the chosen one, I'm entitled to it. It's the original Bellamy cookie. I can't open it. After all these years, the dough is hardened. I need something to break the cookie. I need something to put the cookie on.
Oh, we can use the anvil. Where was the blacksmith shop? This is this way, right?
That's a good idea. This anvil gives me a perfect support. Now I have to find something with which to try to open it. That's a good idea. Only the imitation of an ancestral weapon will allow the Chosen One to perform his duty. After the impact, the hammer disappeared.
What?
Maybe it wasn't a copy of Thor's hammer, but at least the cookie broke. Inside, there is something left by Eddie Bellamy. Better take it all to not leave any trace. So I find myself with the pieces of a biscuit that dates back centuries, and a message. It doesn't seem like the classic fortune cookie message. It's a piece of the map, just like my dad said. Better add it to the others. The Bellamy treasure is finally open. Although now I don't know what to do with it. Maybe someone could digest it. I'd rather not.
Okay.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I'd rather.
Alright, fine.
That's 3 pieces.
I wanted to look at it, but I guess I can't. Oh, you can fast travel with the map. That's cool. Alright, I need a string for the bow. I need to take the flower to that one guy. I wonder if he's still not back.
It's close. I'll be right. I better.
Okay. 3D printer. What should I use the camera for? I've still got a bunch of stuff to figure out here. Oh, you know what I haven't done in a while? Let me go back to the library. And go up to this chest and see if I can do anything with it.
This. It seems to be a very.
Okay.
I'd rather not. Better not. I don't think that. I don't want. I think they can be. Better not. I don't need it. I don't think. I'm not an. It doesn't or.
I don't know what to do about that crate. I know I need to do something with it.
Thank you for
Thanks.
Oh, well, I think I've pretty much completed the museum. What's this?
I don't think that dragging this barrel of over 100 liters would benefit me a lot. Their barrels filled.
Do I have any need of water?
I think they can. I don't think. Better not. I'd rather not.
Okay. What if I take a picture of the chicken? How about that? Is there anything useful back in the museum? What if I set the pyramid of books on fire?
It's part of the.
It's one of the few pieces left by Tom Rayleigh. Ancient sources said that he was a prodigy in cartography drawing, but everything has been lost.
I understand. I don't think that's. I don't think.
Well, cartography could help me with the ship.
I don't think. I'd rather.
All right. Wonder if there's anything else in the Dead Man's Inn I need to worry about. I don't think there's anything this way. Yeah, it doesn't want me to leave, and I don't think there's anything I can do over here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Can I take a picture of the fountain? Okay. Alright, let's go back in with Steve. What's he got here?
I don't think that there's a lot of disorder. What a weird globe. It's covered in notes. Sure. I don't think that... The stairs, I don't want to the upper floor...
Alright, let me talk to Steve again and see what he says. Nah, it's all same info. Alright. How am I gonna get this string? Alright, the guy's not back from the drugstore yet. Jelly bean dispenser.
I think they can be...
I don't have a way to get into it.
I'd rather...
Okay.
They're automatic. It looks like some kind of power supply. I don't think... Better not. I'd rather... Better not.
I was checking to see if we could 3D print anything.
I think that...
I don't think any of that's useful. Okay.
See you soon.
I've already talked to him about all that. Okay. I was just in the blacksmith. Oh yeah, the cart.
It doesn't seem to... What could I do with... I'll think about it. I can't believe it. Somebody brought the engine of an F-18 to get fixed. This blacksmith must be very good. I don't think that...
Maybe I could photograph the gun?
There's everything... Here are the pics I took with the Polaroid. Now that the photographic film is over, I don't need that Polaroid anymore. I don't think there are any specialist photography shops here in Bonetown.
Okay, so I've got pictures of the gun. Oh, and the catapult. I totally forgot about the catapult. Alright. So I took the pictures. We can use the catapult maybe if we can 3D print something. Maybe the pebbles will work.
It should work. The photos surely have to be inserted here. Very well. A perfect plastic copy of the gun photographed in the shop. This printer model uses materials that faithfully reproduce the original objects by starting from simple photos. This replica could surely come in handy.
Okay. So now we have the gun replica. But is it the same weight?
This sign invites me to the marriage. It says, "New arrival. Try it."
No problem. That always happens when kids play with it. I'm gonna tidy up. I hope it won't take too long.
Yeah, see, get him away. I figured. Let's see what happens.
Finally, let's see if there's a clue. Hopefully it's not loaded. Very good. Inside the barrel was a piece of the map. Roger's piece. I don't feel at ease with a real weapon in my pocket. I'd rather not take it with me. But I can't get rid of it here or the owner would get suspicious. I'd better leave it somewhere outside of the store. Looks like a good spot here. Now it seems much less aggressive.
Huh. Interesting. He just leaves it with the armor. Alright, let me go back in there and see. I wanted to see if there was anything else. I guess not. Alright, so the map.
Nearly half. 4 pieces out of 9.
4 pieces out of 9. Okay. How about my dude? Is he back yet? If he's not, I guess I'll keep going that way and try to figure something out. 4 out of 9. Jeez, man, we got a long ways to go. I think he's still closed.
It's closed. I'll be right back.
Yep.
I better.
Alright. Man, this is one of the only. This section of the map's one of the only ones where you have to walk across to get to the point where you can fast travel. Alright, guitar shop. I still need the string for the bow. I haven't figured that out yet. Tickets, signs.
Lafitte Amusement Park. I think this was once an amusement park of a certain reputation. Now it looks completely abandoned.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the prize machine and the... whatever, this thing.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Better not. Better not. I think... Better not. Better not. I don't need... Is it possible the solution could be so easy?
Oh, that'll be weird.
It seems to have worked. I won a prize. Very nice.
We got a teddy bear.
Let's see what this is about. Small Teddy, property of Rock Lafitte. Rock Lafitte? Could he be the same man from my father's letter? It would seem he was a pirate with a soft heart. It'd be better to check this plush more carefully.
Another piece of the map?
Just as I thought. There's something hidden inside. The very smart Mr. Lafitte hid his piece of the map the only place no one would ever look for it. Better add his part of the map to the other pieces. I don't need this plush anymore. I hope Mr. Lafitte won't be offended.
Okay.
It's the poster used to sponsor the carousel next door. Come to measure your only rock. I gathered once in life. I can. You sure?
I already read that before.
I think these are the remains of the amazing Lafitte amusement park. It seems it has been turned into the town dump over time.
I don't know what to do about this
I think it is the
seagull.
Great! I can finally rummage through its nest. A 5-cent coin. It'll surely be useful.
Yes, it will. I know just what to do with that. Unfortunately, it means I have to walk across this scene again.
$5-cent coin. Do what you gotta do. Perfect. A jelly bean.
That's a jelly bean?
It's a jelly bean. I wouldn't I wouldn't... A matchbox.
What the hell do I do with a jelly bean? I can't speak today, apparently. What do I do with a jelly bean? I have no idea what I might need to do with that. The lighthouse I need a thing for. Here I need a string. What if I talk to him? Can he give me a string?
Have you ever heard of Walter Fly?
I'm thinking, dude. I think he's a singer from the 60s. No, wait. Dude, inspiration? It's just about to come. It's been a while since I heard that name. Walter Fly was a distant relative of mine. My third or fourth something or other. If I recall correctly, in the back room is a mechanical piano that belonged to him. Dude, he was like a musical genius. A sort of Beethoven of his age. Just that he didn't play in big theaters, only on transport vessels, or so I recall. Plus, he was very good at mechanics. Dude, he knew how to put things in harmony.
What do you mean?
The harmony between music and mechanics. Everything revolves around harmony, dude. In the back room, there are still instruments at the time Walter Fly came here to Bonetown.
I understand. How come the instruments in the back room are not on display?
For the harmony of things, dude. Those instruments must be in that room. If I move them, I'd change the order of the things, and it wouldn't be good at all.
Really?
Actually, no, they can't be sold. One of my great-great-grandfathers put a clause on that action. The Flies can sell all instruments, except for those that belong to our progenitor. I think it's a sign of respect for the legacy he left us. If I sell them, I'd be going against the will of my ancestors, and I'd ruin the harmony. Dude, harmony is important.
I have no doubt. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So...
It seems to me it looks like the owner... I can see...
I have no way to get a string in here. Alright, that I can see.
It's an old... probably maintenance... I already have some concerns. My hope is that... I hope it's just... Somebody transformed it. Probably became...
I don't think any of this is useful here. Gasoline. I wonder if this will work for that.
The alcoholic content of the liquid in this flask is remarkable. It could work. Done. The flask is empty. I don't need it anymore. You just have to press the button.
No! Don't you dare! This is an order! I won't repeat it a second time!
Load and shoot. I think they can be used. I wouldn't ruin it. You just have to press the button.
Well, it doesn't seem to be shooting very well.
It's an old engine. You just have to...
There, that is not working. I don't know what to do.
I wouldn't ruin the... Father, was it you who screamed?
Son, even the most meek and calm man would lose his temper over this outrage.
I don't understand. What are you talking about?
Somebody dared to kickstart the devil's car.
I still don't understand.
Outside the church is a machine. A wicked machine. The kids of Bonetown used it to play. All that clamoring and laughter disturbed my concentration. It's not easy to write a 2-hour sermon, but it's necessary to maintain a straight-laced community. I instructed never to use it anymore, and it's been years since it fell quiet. But today, someone has transgressed. It'll be necessary to rely on the Holy Scripture again.
Are you planning to write a sermon about the scriptures?
Oh, no, son. This situation has to be resolved in the most drastic way. I have a task for you. You'll have to restore the order of things.
I don't think I'm the right person for it.
You're here in my presence, so you're the right person for the job. I didn't want it to come to this, but things are escalating. Take this sacred relic. It will be your mission to fix it and place it outside the church. Everything is already set up. A sacred aperture will host the word.
Play forbidden.
It seems like just a sign to me.
Young and pure of soul, it's the word that will prevent the newly started havoc from spreading any further.
But it just says, play forbidden.
Isn't that enough for you? My mind cannot suffer distractions. My sermon must be impeccable. Carry out your mission.
But the sign is broken.
Ask for help from the blacksmith right outside. Maybe he can help you.
Okay.
All right.
Goodbye.
Cool.
Bye.
All right, that sounds good. I think we're going to leave it for the next video, though, because I've been playing for a while. So I guess we'll continue this in part 3 of Willy Morgan. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos so far. If you are, tell that like button you want to smash, and don't forget to subscribe. You stay you. I'll stay me. Droogie forever. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Later.